All right, guys, in this video, we're going to cover Homes for Heroes. Adam, what is Homes for Heroes?
Yeah, so Homes for Heroes is an amazing program. It's a national company that was founded after 9/11. And initially, it was to help first responders when they are buying or selling a home by providing financial incentives to those responders as a thank you for their service. And over the years, the program has ballooned. And so now, today, it incorporates 5 different hero groups. Of course, first responders, which includes law enforcement and firefighters and EMTs. We have, of course, the military, as well as teachers and the medical community. So anyone who is like a nurse, a doctor, a clinician, a veterinarian, all of these people are now considered heroes, of course, and are considered for the program. And when I say considered, I mean, that's a little bit of a misleading term. You will automatically get the financial incentives. You don't have to sign up for anything. Automatically will get the financial incentives so long as you are one of those heroes. What's also great is you can be retired and still get the benefits. So you could be a retired teacher or a retired police officer, or you could be in the reserves. So it really is a wonderful national program. It's comprised of about 3,000 realtors and loan officers nationwide.
Excellent. Yeah, so it looks like, right after 9/11, founded in 2002. Yeah, the program has grown so much. It just seems like such a great program. You were mentioning all those different
Hero groups.
Yes, the different hero groups. That's the word. So what made you decide to become like an affiliate of the program?
I had been looking for ways to sort of give back through real estate for a while. I had been looking at a couple different organizations and sort of creative ways that I could give back to my community. I couldn't really find anything that was really fitting the bill for me. And a colleague of mine had mentioned that she had heard about this program. And so I researched it. As soon as I learned about it, I knew that this was exactly what I wanted to be doing. It really hits so many people on so many levels.
Yeah.
And especially now, with the world that we're living in, all 5 of those hero groups are so worthy of a financial incentive for this. So I've been doing it now about 4 years, and it's great. I love it. It's just a wonderful program.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
What are some of the benefits of the program?
Well, the biggest benefit, of course, is that you are going to get financial incentives. And so what that means is, regardless of whether you're buying a home or selling a home, typically what happens is you will get approximately 25% of my commission at the end of the transaction. So I basically lop off 30% of my commission, which goes to Homes for Heroes. They then turn around and cut a check to the buyer or to the seller for 25%. And the other 5% goes to a non-for-profit that Homes for Heroes has established. And each month, the company gives grants of up to $5,000 to organizations, to charities, to families, to individuals that our heroes nominate. So, for example, I was working with a hero recently that volunteers for a non-for-profit that sends holiday cards overseas to soldiers. So we nominated them to receive a grant. So that's primarily the biggest draw to the program is the financial incentive. And that's solely based on the dollar amount you get is, of course, solely based on cost of the house that you're buying or selling. If my commission or the office that I worked for, Keller Williams, if our commission on a sale is $10,000, right away, you're getting about $2,500, $2,700 of that in a check a week after closing. For someone who is just starting out as a teacher or a police officer or a nurse, I mean, that's a lot of money. When you buy a house, you forget that you have closing costs. You have to furnish the house. You have to paint the house. There's window treatments. There's lighting, So any little bit of money can help. That's a good chunk of change for a lot of people. If you're selling a house, it's just essentially a 25% off the listing, the realtor fee, which is great too. So either way, it's a no-lose situation. You are automatically getting a financial incentive when you work with Homes for Heroes.
Yes. Excellent.
And I will also say, we partner, as I mentioned, with loan officers. Loan officers are also able to give financial incentive.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they some of them will waive appraisal fees, or they can, work on the rate a little bit. So whereas with realtors, it's just, again, it's essentially 25% of our commission. With lenders, it's a little bit more individual, so you need to speak to the individual lender to see what they're doing.
What are some like misconceptions for Homes for Heroes?
Well, a lot of people don't know what the program is. I think a lot of people have either never heard of it, which is understandable because there's not a lot of national marketing for the program. When we work with the program, they tell us right at the outset that we are the ones that have to market it locally to our markets. So a lot of people don't know about it. And then a lot of people who have heard of it, for some reason they hear homes and they think Habitat for Humanity, and so they think it has to do with us building homes for veterans. We have no relation to Habitat for Humanity, another great cause, but nothing to do with buying homes. It's not a financial program, so you're not necessarily getting a break on your interest rates. It's strictly, it's like a normal real estate transaction. You're working with a realtor. I'm a real estate agent, but because I'm affiliated with Homes for Heroes, that's why you're getting the discount.
Yes. No, that makes sense. Some people like maybe think it's a scam or like what's...
Well, yeah, unfortunately, of course, the world we live in right now, there are people out there who say, well, this is too good to be true. It's got to be a scam.
Yeah.
I assure you it's not. You can go to the website. I would encourage you to do that and homesforheroes.com, learn about the program. But yes, I think just like anything, there are people who will think, oh, this is too good to be true. This is just trying to take advantage. They want me to sign up for something and put me on an email list.
Yes.
None of that is the case. There's no red tape. Cool. There's no email list. It's just simply a way for us to say thank you for your service, for your selflessness, and for what you do.
That's so cool. I love that. What's some like examples of like maybe some success stories or clients that you've worked with for Homes for Heroes?
I work with a lot of teachers. I work with a lot of nurses, police officers. For police officers who work in my area, they have to live in the town that they work in. And the towns are not cheap. They're expensive towns, Boston, the suburbs of Boston. And so it's always rewarding to help a young police officer, someone in law enforcement, a firefighter, who needs to stay in the city, but that wants to own their own home, doesn't want to rent anymore. It's always rewarding to help that person find a home, somewhere that they can put roots down and call, their own. Subsequently, I've had nurses who, due to, debt from nursing school, have not ever been able to own a home. And, I was working with a nurse last year who was, middle age. She and her husband had never owned a home. And so they were finally able to buy their own home. So that's very rewarding. And of course, anytime you're working with a hero, to help them find a house, it's just incredibly rewarding. Again, especially now, I worked with a couple of nurses who are dealing with COVID, law enforcement, first responders, just to be able to help them find a place that, and we all like going home at the end of the day to our own home and relaxing and just, somewhere where we can call our own. And to help people find that, so deserving, and it's very rewarding.
That's awesome. Awesome. What's the best way for people to get in contact with you if they want to learn more about the program, or if they have any questions?
Absolutely. So you can always call me at my phone number, which we'll put up here, and or email me or text me. I'm very accessible. You can also go to my website, adamshamus.com. There's a page on my website, Homes for Heroes, where you can get more information. There's a link there that you can go to, or you can just go to the Homes for Heroes website, homesforheroes.com, and learn more about it there.
Awesome. And we'll throw that in the description as well. Awesome, guys. And Adam, thanks for sharing all that great info. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Have a great day. Hey guys, if you're liking this content and are eager to hear more, I would encourage you to keep on watching. Click on the button to subscribe, and you will be the first to get new, fresh content as soon as I put it on the internet.